Not a prince anymore. Harry sobs as Japan royals snub his plea for staying chance to escape Meg's claws. According to many sources, as soon as Harry arrived in Japan, he contacted the Japanese royal family to ask for help because the Japanese royal family has a pretty good relationship with the British royal family. It's known that he applied for the opportunity to stay in his country when he had nowhere to go between the quarrels of Meghan in the US and the feud with his family in the UK. But it seems that the Japanese royal family has ignored his offer. They no longer even accept him because he no longer has the title of British royal family. After that, he also repeatedly expressed his desire to stay in Japan with the audience at the event he attended. Plain old Harry Windsor, as he is now, is in Japan for the International Sports Promotion Summit and a few low-key engagements before moving on to Singapore for a polo tournament fundraising for AIDS. The relaxed and happy-looking former prince was welcomed with enthusiasm and characteristic courtesy by well-wishers as he arrived alone. Wearing an Archwell-branded cap at Tokyo's Haneda Airport, winningly, Harry flew commercial and didn't use the VIP pathway to navigate the airport. "It's good to see you again," he said to reporters, and added he'd be happy to live here if he could. It actually looked as though he really meant that. This is Harry's first overseas outing as an ex-royal, but whatever his official designation, Harry Windsor is very much still seen as a royal in Japan. Princess Diana was idolized here ever since making an enormous impression when she visited with Prince Charles in 1986, and the Japanese press referred to Prince William as Diana's firstborn. Harry remains biggish in Japan and popular. Finding Freedom is one of the few royal books to get a full Japanese release. Not that there is ever a Prince Harry event without any hint of controversy, the sports summit he is attending seems to be funded by the slightly mysterious Harushi Honda, a New Age guru and head of the Shinto-based religion World Mate, which has been embroiled in various scandals over the years. Honda, who has written over 200 self-help books preaching happiness through spirituality and material prosperity, and once issued a picture of himself at the center of the Last Supper, shared a stage with Harry for the press conference. It's not clear how close the two are, or should be. Whatever Harry got up to here was likely to be of interest, though, as in contrast, the Japanese royal family is unremittingly dull. What do? They just wave, one of my students remarked recently when we were comparing the state of the two royal houses. When I tentatively suggested the British royal family was in trouble for being overexposed and scandalized to the point of ridicule, while the Japanese royal house was losing the interest and, to an extent, the support of the people for the opposite reason, my thesis was enthusiastically accepted. Dull though it may be, there are things to be learned from how the Japanese royals deport themselves and how the institution manages their crises, and especially the somewhat analogous to Megxit case of Princess Mako. One of the Japanese royal family's highest profile young members abandoned the imperial household and a life of duty and devotion to the nation, and now lives a life of relative simplicity in New York with the love of her life. Princess Mako is reasonably successful. "I'm a royal, get me out of here" maneuver offers an attractive template for how it can be done.